Good afternoon, Whalers Nation, and welcome to the Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV's presentation of Nantucket Whalers Athletics. We are coming to you live from Burnendale Field at Vito Capizzo Stadium for this afternoon's MIAA Division IV Round of 32, as the Whalers host a very familiar foe in the Monomoy Sharks for the third meeting between these two schools this season. Today, it's win and move on, or lose and go home. Thanks for joining us here on the NSC and NCTV. I am Chris Morris, your voice of Whalers sports. We've got a great crew, including Sophia and Charles. We're going to get some students up here, too. We'll see. We got an all-day affair as we've got the girls' game following us as well, so strap on in, kids. We've got doubleheader of playoff lacrosse in Division IV. Cannot wait. We will have the third matchup, as I said, between these two Cape and Island League teams. The Whalers went 15-3, earning themselves a number 2 seed. The Sharks played themselves to a number 31 seed, winning just 6 games through the regular season. But because of a tough schedule, they earned that play-in game and defeated the number 34 ranked Monson team. 8-7 was the final in overtime yesterday. So they will be playing in a back-to-back game here this afternoon. Their second trip across the pond to face the Whalers. Let's get to a preview after a very quick break here as we get you all set up for the boys' round of 32 game. But first, I do want to take a moment and thank our founding underwriter for the sports here on the NSC and NCTV, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation. They have made the children of Nantucket a priority of their philanthropic efforts and have continued those efforts through their support of our live broadcast. The Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, proud supporters of Whalers Athletics.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast.
Boston Pops.
Where are you, Halloween?
We're in a tough situation, but you guys battled back.
Back to pass Lombardi's got a man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown.
Shot. It runs it and it's good. You got a tie ball game.
It's ahead.
Gets it by.
Voting is open. Thank you very much.
My mark? Get my mark? Get your mark?
We're so glad that you were involved and you enjoyed the films.
get to put this out into the community today, and I was really excited about that.
Thank you all for coming tonight.
We're just getting started.
Nantucket Ice is about community, camaraderie, confidence, jumping in, and being part of a team. Falling, but getting back up.
And Whalers control. Quick shot.
It's about being part of the culture, friendships, experience. But ultimately, it's about being on the ice. Located in the heart of the island, it's about being a future for our youth, our families, our community. Come join us. Be a part of our community.
Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp. Well, I welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as we get you all set up for the MIAA Division IV round of 32 game. The boys, the first game of two here today at Burnham Dell Field. The Whalers, again, come in as the number 2 seed in Division IV after another stellar regular season. 15 wins, just 3 losses. 2 of those losses, of course, to Falmouth by a total of 3 goals. And as we know, Falmouth amongst the top 5 teams in Division III. The other loss right here to a Division I Shrewsbury team who did advance. They have another game coming up here this afternoon. Good luck to that team. Very good team. That was a 4-3 score. Could have been anybody's game as well. So, yes, 3 losses, but, man, they were some good games to higher quality or higher division teams, I should say, and they have all the elements of a state title contender. And we know what that is, just 2 years removed from a championship in 2024. They've got them all, and a lot of those players were also players on that team. So plenty of experience, especially on the defensive side of things. Head coach Sam Aloisi and his staff have a slew of plays to get guys in their spots offensively, hands free to fire. They should be in good shape here today as the Monomoy Sharks, again, lost 2 games to the Whalers by a combined score of 33-0. So, yes, it is a playoff game. Yes, it is another matchup between 2 teams that have seen each other. But obviously the Sharks really have to have something special to happen for head coach Chris Harlow and his team. Despite a losing record, they did earn themselves a playoff spot, and they did get a playoff win yesterday. So we'll see if their confidence is running a little high today or if they're gassed from a long game yesterday. Obviously, the Whalers looking beyond this one a little bit, despite it being a playoff game. We'll be without the talents of Andrick Mooney here today. Marco Lucuzia having a little bit of a battle with the thumb. So hopefully those things will not come into play here this afternoon, and the Whalers can take care of business and move on to that Sweet 16. We'll talk a little bit more coming up throughout the game about our girls team. They will be in the Sweet 16 game against a Bromfield school, so an 8-9 matchup. But let's get to some live action. As you can see, the boys in the X. We're at it. Round of 32, ready to go here. The Whalers taking on the Sharks, and we are underway. Whalers own the first possession. Into the offensive end we go. And ball down, quickly picked up by Hanlon. He fires just wide of the net. First shot of the afternoon comes from number 4. No surprise there. He will have it early and often. I talked to a couple of the coaches. Anthony Chirozny, one of them, and he said they want to get off to a quick start here. It's been a great week of practice. But practice is practice. It's time to get down to the games here as Noah Stringer makes a move around his defender. Shot, score! And number 6 puts it in the net for the first goal of the afternoon. And the Whalers take a quick 1-0 lead, their first playoff goal. Let's have a look-see. Stringer with plenty of room to get his hands free. Went with a low sidearm shot and beats goalie George Horsfall. The junior in net for the Monomoy Sharks. Whitfield. Wins another faceoff, and he runs it in. He's got some room to operate, but decides to back it out. Nick Garneau, number 24, the defenseman working the X for the Sharks. Whalers await. Here's Gavin Smith off his shoe tops, quickly recovered. Gavin Smith in place of Andrick Mooney again. A bit of a hyperextension on the knee. Here's Lachuza with room. Shot bounces over the net. Whalers are there to retain possession. Jake Grant, another senior. "13 seniors on the Whalers. Good defense by the Sharks there to force the turnover. And good check there by Aaron Hanlon to force the turnover right back to the Whalers here. 1-0 our score, just underway. 10:30 and counting here in the first quarter. Hanlon works it around. Here's Grant. Shot, score. Perfect shot to the top corner. Give the assist to Aaron Hanlon. Jake Grant, who has asserted himself as a goal scorer here later on and throughout the second half of the season. He also leads the team in assists. But Jake Grant, perfect look on from our camera. And I got to mention Sean Davis in the house. We haven't seen Sean Davis in a while. He will be your eyes on the field here this afternoon as we've got a full complement of crew members here. Glad to have you along. Absolutely spectacular sunny day. A little breezy, a little cool. So January doing its thing. But bright sunny skies out there this afternoon, and Kyden Whitfield scoops up another one. He's 3 for 3 on the X. Sprints around the corner, loses it, and hits the pylon out of bounds over to the Monomoy Sharks. Down 2-0 here already to the Whalers. Just over 10 minutes to play still. Matt Contonio able to get it into the offensive end. Ball down as Owen Casey scoops it. And the first offensive possession for the Monomoy Sharks here. We'll see if the Whalers defense is up to the test here. Sharks working it around the perimeter. Ball down, Whitfield. Up into the air and scooped out of the air by Canton Jenkinson. Oh, Yates actually on the run. Yates, long pole fire, just wide. Ben Yates trying to go coast to coast, jogs back to the defensive side of things. Job well done. Turnover caused on the first possession from the Monomoy Sharks. And here's Gavin Smith trying to find it off the turf here. Good defense by Emmett Giorgio, and he causes a turnover. And ridden out of bounds as Hanlon gets it right back for the Whalers. And here is Gavin Smith, the senior. Gets it into the offensive end, and we'll work it around. Smith working it around. Gets hands free, shot, save made. Actually, Harry Beaumont, the junior in net, number 31, not 37, so my apologies on that name there from the Sharks. Again, thanks for joining us here on NCTV locally on channel 1072. You can join us anywhere in the world on the tube. Here's a shot, bounces wide. That was a Carter O'Leary, the sophomore attacker, getting a shot on goal, but just wide of the net. Approaching 8 minutes to play here. Whalers up 2-0. Ball down. Good pressure by Stringer. And another turnover forced here as Canton Jenkinson scoops it and looks deep. Hanlon lets it bounce, or was unaware that it was headed his way, and here comes the Sharks back the other way off the unforced error. So a little sloppy play here and an errant pass there by the Sharks. Again, the regular season ended nearly 2 weeks ago for the boys. Yates charging ahead across midfield. Gonna have to get it in the zone. He does so. Has some room. Yates nearly bounced it in. Good low shot over the net. But the Whalers will retain possession. Here's Jake Grant with a quick move as Stringer completes. Stringer whips it wide of the net. Whalers back there, Lachuzia will put it back in play as we approach 7 minutes to play here. Still just 2-0. Ooh, I do see some concessions open there. Running in, low shot, scores! Marco Lachuzia with a nice fake and a low shot that finds the net to make it 3-0 with 6.5 left. Actually, 6:55 officially left here. As you look at the replay, no chance, just a point-blank shot, as Lachuzia did a good job of staying outside of the crease. And that low shot able to find the net. Chris Harlow, coach of the Monomoy Sharks, calls timeout. We'll take a timeout here on the NSC and NCTV. 6:55 to go. Whalers up 3-0 in the round of 32 game here for the MIAA Division IV tournament.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs.
Want to welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. The Sharks call timeout after 3 goals scored by the Whalers. Marco Lachuzia, Noah Stringer, and Jake Grant, the goal scorers. Hanlon's got 1 assist as well. Again, this is a team that the Whalers handled here in both of their matchups. Actually shut out the Sharks in 2 games. 17-0 the score here, 16-0 in the game off island about midway through the season. And it'll be back to the X here as Cotton Whitfield. We get back to Vito Capizzo Stadium here as Whitfield will take the face-off. And the Whalers gain another possession. Good job. By Nantucket as they work it around here, and Tyler Miller, the final cog here as Moskrop tries a pass. It's picked off. Here's Stringer on the run. Good cut by Tyler Miller as the Whalers work it around. Here's Lachuzia. Sprints ahead again. He's got hands free. Shot just wide of the net. Tried to get that low corner. But good fundamentals by Nantucket to get back behind there. Jake Grant will put it in here on the whistle as we approach 6 minutes to play here in the first quarter. Whalers already up 3-0 as the number 2 seed. Good swim by Moskrop. Finally gets his hands free. Shot goes just over the net. Couldn't believe he missed it. A great move to evade the defender, unable to finish it. But the Whalers still with possession here as Jake Grant sends it back up top to Hanlon. Stringer at the top of the zone. Here's Tyler Miller making a move. Behind the net, it's Moskrop. Whalers led by seniors Aaron Hanlon and Nolan Moskrop. Pass back. Here's Moskrop, evades one. Oh, point blank shot from Nolan Moskrop, and he shows why. He was the Whalers' leader in goals scored. He had 50 in the regular season and nearly 70 points total. Have a look-see. Great move and just bounced it in front. It looked nonchalant, but a perfectly placed bounce shot by Nolan Moskrop, the senior, to give the Whalers now a 4-0 lead. Hanlon ended up leading the team in overall points. He had 27 assists along with 48 goals here in the regular season. Soren Edwards in the X and scooped up by Daniel Bouchard, who brings it into the offensive end. So again, Coach Aloisi able to get into the depths of the roster quickly here as the Whalers once again hold a 4-0 lead here, just under 5 minutes to play here in the first. Stringer with a bunch of room here, gives it up, inside, shot, save made. Oh, what a great save. Lachuzia able to get to it. He had an opportunity from point-blank range, unable to find the net. Here's Hanlon, rips it and scores. Aaron Hanlon from Lachuzia. And the Whalers add another one here and make it a 5-0 lead with 4.5 minutes. They are just in complete control offensively, lots of room to operate. And unfortunately for the Sharks, this is what has happened facing this team. Again, we will start talking about comparisons once we get into another game or so with that 2024 championship team. Again, a lot of players from that team still on the Whalers roster, up to and including Aaron Hanlon, up to and including Nolan Moskrop, who had a couple of key goals in the second half of that championship game. Hanlon also had a couple of goals in that game. And, of course, the Jenkinson boys. Jeremy was in net the entire season. Canton didn't necessarily need to play a lot of minutes defensively, but certainly was on the field for that championship role. Here's another shot from deep, and nice save by Beaumont. Got the big stick down to get the ball in the net. Here's a Gilman-type pass over the head of the initial Shark. Edwards in there along with Canton Jenkinson. Tyler Miller as the scrum finally draws a whistle. And the Whalers guilty of a push from behind. So another possession for the Sharks. I mean, they could already desperately use a goal, down 5-0, but again have been outscored by nearly 40 here in the one and maybe one quarter here. Another shot, scores! Great pass from Noah Stringer. Moskrop with a tough angle. Doesn't matter for Nolan Moskrop. He needs about an inch, and he will find the net. The senior to senior here. Stringer gives it up. Moskrop, as you can see, an easy point-blank goal for Nolan Moskrop to make it 6-0 here early on in the first quarter. Actually, the waning moments here, 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first quarter. As Cotton Whitfield back in on the X. And the Sharks actually gain control of the ball, but quickly turn it over. Soren Edwards on the run. Backs it out. And Gaines gets a little praise from the coaches. A good crowd as, again, the high school letting out just a little bit early to let their students and friends watch here as the Whalers begin their state title quest. Here is Miller to Moskrop, and another goal. Tyler Miller with a great feed as Moskrop timed it perfectly. Snuck in front, and boom, number 8 knows what to do from there. Third goal from Nolan Moskrop here in the first quarter. And it's now a 7-0 lead as we welcome one of our own here, student, senior, and just a great guy. How you doing, buddy?
Doing great. Excited to see a good lacrosse game. Good start to the playoffs.
Absolutely, absolutely. Nice day. How was school today, bud? Colby Lucas joining us here in the booth for another edition before he heads off to Syracuse to get his ESPN training going. We'll chat at the end of the first quarter. We'll chat about some baseball, obviously, get a little rundown on things. Great season. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Did not end up the way we would have liked in that prelim game, but made it to the playoffs, baby.
Yeah,
that's all
exactly.
you can ask for. That was certainly one of the goals for the season. But game at hand here, the Whalers, again, have outscored this team 33-0. So, we can I don't want to put this one in the books, but this is going to be, a lopsided score, to say the least. We'll see how far into the lineup or roster Coach Aloisi is able to go here, as we could see Jeremy Jenkinson out of net. Maybe here in the second half, but Whalers using this opportunity to get their legs out in front of them. They haven't played in about 10 days as far as a game. So here's Gavin Smith, little move, spins, unable to get an advantage. Pass in front. Oh, just off the stick of Stringer, who was looking to shoot in the same motion, catch and shoot. Lechuza recovers. Nice catch by Jake Grant. Under a minute to play here. 45 seconds and counting here in the first quarter. Let's see if the Whalers can pull off a situational goal. Always time to learn things here and hone your skills as the Whalers look to move. Hanlon to Stringer to Lechuza. Shot just wide. Beaumont was there, but Lechuza looking for that low goal post. Still 20 seconds to operate for Nantucket. Smith puts it in behind the net. Ten seconds. And it looks like they're just going to hang on to it here to hold on to possession in the second quarter. Buzzer sounds here to end the quarter. No surprise here. Whalers up 7-0. Very impressive on offense. Again, they've only gotten one shot on the Whalers have the Sharks on defense. So after one quarter of play, 7-0 our score. We'll be right back here on the NSC and NCTV. You are watching Division 4, round of 32. It starts here, second season underway.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSC provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp. I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. Happy to be hanging out with you, Kobe Lucas, as always. We get a couple more of these, hopefully, and the Whalers taking care of business here. 7-0 our score. But we were just talking about, obviously, coming in at number 2. A lot of these pundits, as they say, have picked the Whalers, including our good friend, Mr. Noontime Media. I was happy to hang out with him for the Hoops game. But Cohasset's kind of come back to earth a little bit. That game against Falmouth, kind of one of those litmus test games.
Right.
They got defeated, and Cohasset went down to Falmouth, and we lost 2 times to Falmouth, but the 2-1 game here, one of those epic battles that will go down in lore. But the off-island game, just a 2-goal loss. So if you're looking at that, you're like, this team's beatable.
Right, exactly.
It's not as lopsided an affair as it has been in previous games. As you can see, Cotton Whitfield now with another draw control or another face-off one for Nantucket, as they scored 7 times, including 3 from Nolan Moskrop in that first quarter of play to take control of the game here early on, just as they had hoped. 7-0 the score.
I think the comparison between Cohasset and Nantucket's pretty similar. They both played a really tough schedule. Both played similar games against that Falmouth team. And they both have a really stacked senior class. So, if they do, hopefully they do, match up in that final game, it'll be a
battle for sure.
It'll be a battle.
No doubt about it.
2 great programs,
Obviously, the Whalers looking to do something that has not been done in the lacrosse program, winning 2 championships in less than 3 years. And, the comparisons to the teams from the 2024 team, perhaps not quite as deep offensively.
That's the difference.
But defensively, I think better. Obviously, experience is the main key there, as these guys, they played on that team in 2024 and have continued to excel in the defensive end. Good pass in front. Tyler Miller, nice save. Again, could be even more lopsided, but Beaumont has stood pretty tall in net with a couple of quality saves. Here's Gavin Smith chasing it down near midfield to save the possession. So how's senioritis? Is it,
It's pretty crazy. Last
crazy?
Week of school this week, graduation next week. So it's coming up fast, but it's been a lot of fun. So.
Absolutely. And again, congratulations. You are off to Syracuse University in the fall.
Yep.
Can't wait to tune into the Qs.
Yeah, very excited for that.
And, of course, congratulations to Annie Art, another one of our students heading off to the School of Broadcasting at Arizona State. Ran into our good buddy Richard Hussey over the weekend.
Awesome.
He was one of the guests at a wine dinner I did. He said to say hello, and please don't lose his number.
No, absolutely not.
Give him a call. And here's a move. And a shot by Tyler Miller. Another save by Garneau. Keeps it a 7-0 game here as the Sharks look to get a clear back to, or Beaumont, I should say, in net. And he looks to midfield. Good catch there by Nick Haddon. Sharks gain the zone here with Owen Casey. Back to Contonio. Back to Casey. In front, ball down. Contonio able to run it down. Soren Edwards gives chase. Pass behind the net, errant pass, and that will be a turnover. Again, just one shot allowed so far. We've played a quarter and about 4 minutes of the second quarter here. If my memory serves me correctly, the Whalers did not allow a shot in that first game here in the opening game of the season, a 17-0 win.
Yeah.
Did not even allow a shot.
Pure dominance on the defensive end.
A little sloppy offsides here as the Whalers got caught transitioning players in and out. Back to the Sharks. But they are clearly outmatched here this afternoon after defeating Monson in the opening round. Quick turnaround here as Jeremy Jenkinson picks up a save. Whalers on the run. Hanlon in front. Fake shot. Save made on his backside as Lachuzia went to a low shot. Had the goaltender Beaumont down on the ground, but unable to find the net. Was committed to the low shot. Here's Miller on the run. Good pass, nice catch. Moskrop. Once again, the Whalers work it around here. 7:35 left in the first half. Moskrop looking to operate. Falls down. Stays with it. Shot. Another piece of it. Save made. Lachuzia over the shoulder and a flag down as looks like Lachuzia called for the unnecessary. So first penalty of the game goes against the Whalers here with 7:12 to go. Stand corrected. Looks like number 14 for Monomoy, actually Quinn Morris, no relation. Whistled for the unnecessary as Lachuzia went down. So not that the Whalers necessarily need any more of an advantage, but they will play with a player up here for the next minute. 7-0 the score. They scored all 7 goals in that first quarter, including 3 from Nolan Moskrop. Hanlon's already got an assist and a goal. As they look at the work here.
Oh, nice back and forth.
That'll put a dent in the scoreboard. Lachuzia with a goal and an assist. Stringer with a goal and an assist. Tyler Miller's got an assist already, and Jake Grant with a goal for the Whalers. Here's a quick shot by Hanlon and a score! Tyler Miller picks up the assist, his second of the game. Hanlon picks up the goal on the player advantage, his second goal of the game, and the Whalers make it 8-0 from a lightning bolt from Aaron Hanlon. As you can see, just an absolute rocket from the stick of number 4.
Yeah, great shot by Aaron Hanlon. Nothing much else to say. I mean, couldn't get much better than that. Put it in the perfect spot. And
nice scoop there by Soren Edwards. Evades one. Pass quick. Shot. Oh. Man, that one's headed well. That might hit the Boys and Girls Club. let that one fly.
Yeah, wanted it a little too much. You don't see that much from Nolan, but
oh, he's pretty spot on.
He's had a heck of a year.
Oh, nice
there
catch.
You go. That's Nolan right there.
Oh! Nolan Moskrop with a highlight reel. BT Beer. Great catch. Let's have a look at this one. Jake Grant with a tough pass.
I think you wanted to feature in Sports Center Top 10 with that one.
We'll send it in, baby. Here's a great catch. One-handed. Evades a defender. Oh my goodness gracious. Filthy. Absolute filth. Wow. Well, we'll see if they play it on SportsCenter. I've got the guy that we send it into. We'll see.
Man.
That is top 10 worthy for sure. Best goal of the year. Certainly most athletic. I know Hanlon had that nonchalant back behind the back to finish off the regular season in that game, but my goodness, the athleticism to get up and get it with the
that was ridiculous.
One hand. Wow. You and I hesitated a moment to see if it went in.
Yeah,
It looked like maybe it was the side of the net, but bounced in front of Beaumont and went in. 9-0 now with 5:30 to play. The Whalers have scored 2 more here in the second quarter. Tough pass, Smith able to get to it. See if they can work something here for number 3. Good ride there by Jack Ford, and he'll have to give it up. Bouchard, back to Smith. Smith over to that guy, Mr. Moskrop. Oh, nice spin by Miller. That one goes just wide of the net. Again, trying that low near side post. 5 minutes to go. Whalers back up top. Nice catch by Smith. Good move to gain some space by Gavin Smith. In some traffic. Unable to find Hanlon. There's Bouchard with some space. Battles through. Trying to find Jake Grant. Almost looked like he could have shot that one.
Yeah, tough one there.
Sometimes you just got to be selfish. Grant skip pass to Moskrop as they look to work it. And an errant pass by Bouchard as the Whalers turn it over. 4:24 to play here in the second quarter. Whalers in control, up 9-0 here in the round of 32 game. In the MIAA Division 4 tournament. And Whalers the number 2 seed, who close to a high check there.
Yep.
And good ride as the Whalers force the turnover. Quickly in play, here's Moskrop. We'll look for some friends and gain the zone for the 22nd. Good catch. Running in. Unable to hang on to it.
Always a good sign to get the second string players in. There was this early in the game, so good opportunity for them, and a good sign that the Whalers are just playing good lacrosse right now, 9-0. And hopefully they keep it up next game.
Absolutely. It will be Rockland if things stay as they are. And it looks like maybe Wednesday was what...
Right, because it has to be before Friday, right?
Correct.
So either Wednesday or Thursday.
Correct.
Okay.
The Elite 8 games begin on Friday and can go to even Sunday if they have to.
Yep.
Whalers force another turnover here as Yates gives it up to Jenkinson. Jeremy surveys. Oh, they might look to work Jeremy into the offense here.
He wants the ball.
We've seen it before. Good job by number 25 there to pry it loose, Ethan Pratt, but Yates able to scoop.
Wants it. He wants one.
Unable to get the shot off with the long pole. Good job. Solid defense by Monomoy. Cantonio battling Hanlon. Able to gain the zone. And Jenkinson's come up with one save. Ball tipped. Kicked forward by Miller. And scooped on the run by Tyler Miller. Gives it up to Moskrop. Back up top to Noah Stringer. He started the scoring for the Whalers early on. Added an assist to his goal. There's a pass in front. Smith, just off the stick.
To see that.
And Smith there to scoop and save the possession. Down to 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Whalers in control over the Monomoy Sharks. 9-0 our score. Here's Aaron Hanlon, senior captain, leader of the offensive unit. It could be one of those co-MVP type awards if you were giving it up to probably Moskrop and Aaron Hanlon.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
Down to a minute 30. Whalers showing some good patience here and respectful aggressiveness.
Exactly.
How's that?
And that's what you want to see in a game like this.
Clean play. Clean
Exactly.
play. Here's Stringer. Whips it and scores. That sidearm shot from number 6 is lethal. And he finds the net for goal number 10.
And he's had a great season and a lot of success with that move right there.
Absolutely. Stringer, one of those goal scorers with 20-plus goals.
Yep.
The Whalers have 4 guys with 20-plus, and you add a couple more as Andrick Mooney and Jake Grant in the double-digit area. So, honestly, 6 to 7 scores.
You're right.
Tough to key on anybody. But Noah Stringer picks up another goal here to make it 10-0 with about a minute left here in the first half. Tristan Grimes made a run, unable to put the shot on net. Monomoy looking to make anything happen here with this last minute 9. It has been tough sledding for the Sharks against this Whalers squad. They've lost 7 straight here, 7 straight overall. They've lost every game in recent history here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. And today, not going to be one of those days where they break that streak.
Well, I'm sure going into this game, they weren't expecting, with all due respect, they weren't expecting to win this thing, right? I'm sure they went in with a good mindset, and
absolutely,
and they can hold their heads high because they won that prelim game.
Absolutely,
and that's
absolutely.
That's
some confidence,
exactly. Confidence that they made the playoffs, but again, they've played this team a few times. They know the legitness of this Nantucket squad. But they need to hold their heads high because winning a prelim game isn't,
You win a playoff game, you win a playoff game. It doesn't matter when.
They made the top 32. They had a solid year, and
absolutely
they can hold their heads high.
Nice catch. Shot. Save made. Again, this could be much more lopsided if not for a couple of great saves by Harry Beaumont. 15 seconds left here in the first half. Intercepted. Soren Edwards on the run. Gains the zone, but not sure they're going to make anything aggressive here as they will let the final few seconds of the first half run off as impressive fashion. The Whalers head to the locker room with a double-digit lead. They have shut out the Sharks here for make it 10 quarters now. And
pretty crazy.
It's a 10-0 score here as we head to the halftime. The Whalers head to the locker room, but let's talk a little bit before we head to break here about the baseball team. Obviously, a great season. Made the playoffs for the first time in recent history, certainly.
10 years, I think.
10 years plus, so congratulations to you and Coach Pearson and his whole staff, because it takes a group.
For sure.
And a very committed coaching staff to you guys. And talk a little bit about that game, because obviously we didn't get to see it. It was off island, in less than 24-hour turnaround. I did get a chance to see a little bit of it on the Game Changer thing, but chat about that tough loss.
Yeah, they were a solid team. A big school, bigger than us for sure. They had a lot of lefties on their squad. That's what I remembered. They had a right field
short
fence,
porch and right,
short porch, so they had a home run off that thing. That helped a little bit, but at the end of the day, they outplayed us. They played a clean game in the field, and we had a tough inning. That inning when we gave it the home run. Couldn't really come back from it, fought, but in the end lost 9-4 in a tough one. good season and a good Greater Lowell Tech team that we lost to. So.
Yeah. And just a great group. Obviously, you guys played together for a long time, starting wee littles with Little League and stuff like that. So talk to us a little bit about that emotion of the immediacy of it kind of being over.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great run that I had with Nantucket baseball. I wish I played freshman year. I ended up doing AAU basketball, but ever since sophomore year, I played with Jack Pearson in the squad. And again, I grew up playing baseball with those guys. Throughout my high school career, it was like a family.
Yeah.
So
it showed on the field too.
Exactly.
I mean, obviously, you guys had a very cohesive unit.
For sure.
Coach Pearson did a great job of cultivating that culture.
No doubt about it.
And hopefully, a good group taking off, but he's got some guys behind him, and
for sure, and they'll be good next year as well.
Retool it and get right back at it.
It was great to see for me the progression that we had. I mean, from sophomore year to this year, I wish we could have done exactly over. We won 4 games, I think. 2 of which were against Rising Tide. The other 2 against another team that wasn't great caliber.
Maybe one of the Sturgises.
Exactly, but just seeing the improvement and getting better each and every year. I wish we would have won a playoff game, playing game kind of thing, but at the end of the day, we played good baseball this year for the most part, and got a lot better. So
qualify for the playoffs. That's a win.
For sure.
That's a great season. And again, you guys played baseball the right way. You did the little things that count. It was a joy to watch, and definitely kudos to Coach Pearson and his staff for putting a great team, a competitive team on the field. Obviously we played a couple of those bigger teams like St. John Paul that is going to be one of the state title contenders, certainly. Beat Monomoy. That was a feather in the cap for sure. One of those teams that's kind of owned the baseball field against the Whalers. So, again, congratulations to the entire crew and you and your teammates and of course the coaching staff. It's a very dedicated. I mean, endless hours. Got a great field over there too on Bacchus Lane. I was hoping there was going to be a dugout. I saw
I think there will be next year, a few years from now. So just missed out on it, but it'll be good. It'll be good.
Great stuff. We'll take a quick break here as we have reached the half. The Whalers in control here, up 10-0. We'll chat a little bit about the girls' game coming up, so stay with us. We got a full afternoon of playoff lacrosse. Round of 32 right here. Round of 16 coming up with the girls in a short bit here. But come on back. We got the second half of the Whalers taking on the Monomoy Sharks from Vito Capizzo Stadium.
The Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank its founding sponsor, the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, whose mission is to promote the positive development and enrichment of Nantucket's children. For more information on the Nantucket Golf Club Foundation, go to nantucketgolfclub.com.
Support for the NSE provided in part by Highline Cruises, providing year-round high-speed service to Nantucket since 1996. For more info, visit highlinecruises.com.
Underwriting support for the NSC is brought to you in part by Myrick, the largest full-service law firm in Central Mass, also serving the Cape and Islands. Visit MyrickLaw.com to learn how Myrick can assist you with your legal needs. NCTV and the Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank our Nantucket business sponsors for their support of today's Whalers broadcast. Nantucket Sports Connection would like to thank
He's got it! He's got it! Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot, score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. More than money, we need members. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
A force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. They can stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering, it just feels like I'm playing along. It's really fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
Yes, sir!
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Cup.
First 5 episodes are up and ready to watch. We cover everything from school news updates, arts and entertainment, sports, and weather.
Weather Word is a student-run production that meets before and after school.
We do our own writing, filming, and editing, you name it.
Please make sure to check us out on the Nantucket High School YouTube channel and our Instagram at Whaler_word.
Catch a glimpse of everyday life at the school by watching Whaler Word.
You won't be disappointed.
We look forward to providing you with weekly updates and news. Until next time, remember, stay informed, stay inspired, and most importantly, stay connected, Whalers!
I want to welcome you back to Vito Capizzo Stadium. We're just getting done with the halftime festivities. Whalers in control, 10-0. Happy to be hanging out with Colby Lucas. And your thoughts on the first half? Obviously, Whalers kind of taking care of business here.
You know, just a complete first half. You know, they did everything they needed to. Defense played a great game great first half as they have really all year. Shut them down, what was it, one shot on goal?
Well, I think two shots on goal officially, one save for Jeremy Jenkinson.
One save for Jeremy. And the offense did what they needed to do as well, you know.
Including an incredible highlight reel type goal from Nolan Moskrop. I mean, that is...
That's got to be sent in. You know?
I mean, we're definitely going to send that one in for sure. But the goal of the year potential for that one, certainly.
No doubt about it.
At the premium. As we get back to live action here, Kyden Whitfield, another face-off one, and he loses it, however, so technically the Sharks gain the first face-off of the second quarter, but promptly turn it right over. And the Whalers turn it over again as the scrum continues here in the Sharks' offensive side.
Let's go! Set it up!
As Yates guilty of a push from behind. It's like Owen Casey getting up a little gingerly, but he is a lacrosse player. He's going to stay in the game. Oh, no, he is going to jog off, actually. Yeah, the Whalers playing without the talents of Andrick Mooney today. He tweaked a knee, nothing serious, but again, probably a game that they can afford to let him rest.
Yep, exactly.
Pass is tipped. Soren Edwards gets a piece of it. Kicked across midfield, and Whalers on the run. Jake Grant scooping and quickly getting it into the offensive end. Here's Miller with a bunch of space in the middle. Again, Whalers doing whatever they pretty much want to here on offense. Oh, off the stick. Is able to get it with some nifty stick maneuvering. Almost got caught up. Grant makes a move. Behind the net, surveys over to Moskrob. And a long layoff here, games-wise, by the Whalers. Plenty of practice. Again, coaches said they had a great practice, but in the playoffs doesn't mean anything. You got to do the duties on the field. Miller able to get a shot off, tipped, as he had a free run in against Harry Beaumont, Sharks netminder, who again has made some fantastic athletic saves. This could certainly be 14-15 easily. The Whalers have been very efficient on offense, led by Nolan Moskrob, who's got 4 goals here already, and Hanlon with a couple of goals and an assist. Jake Grant goal and assist, couple assists by Tyler Miller. And Noah Stringer got it going. First goal, good pass, shot, scores! Marco Lachuzia on a great assist. Another one from Jake Grant, his second of the game. Lachuzia picks up his second goal along with an assist. So points abound as the Whalers have already got 6 guys scoring goals, or at least points. Tyler Miller with a couple of helpers, yet to find the net. But he had a couple of great shots as well.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And Marco's another player that took a huge step up from last year to this year. He's really stepped into a big role for this team and is a big reason for their success. So
he's a
good season for Marco.
A legitimate scorer, and again, he's one of those sneaky guys. The Whalers have always had the Tedeschi, had his little, he's in the middle, and, you know, able to find those little windows and get a quick shot, got very quick hands.
Very quick hands.
They will certainly need all that scoring coming up here in the later rounds. And a quick turnover forced by Soren Edwards, just some thievery, and he puts it ahead. Pass in front, Moskrob off the stick. But the Whalers able to hang on to the possession as Lachuzia saves it, battle for it. Jake Grant flipped it up and out of bounds, so ultimately the Whalers do turn it over here. Still 9:15 to play, 11-0 to score. Whalers scored 10 in the first half and have added a goal here early on in the third quarter. We are in the round of 32, the last day available for round of 32 games. But the Whalers had to wait for the Sharks to play. They played just yesterday, so obviously a lot of Massachusetts lost Saturday with the weather being an issue.
Yep.
Just a gnarly day here on the island on Saturday.
No doubt about it.
Lots of boat cancellations.
Yep. Tough to play lacrosse in that weather.
Tough to do anything outside, actually, but
sure, all sports are canceled that day.
Glad it's sunny and breezy day out there.
Breezy,
for sure,
but can't complain about it.
A January day indeed.
Yeah, it's always like that on Nantucket. You can't complain, you know.
Here's Jake Grant. Yeah, I would have to. Oh, nice intercept and a good move to evade Miller. And timeout called as Nick Hayden able to gain possession for the Sharks, and Chris Harlow able to call time. I will take it here on the NSC and NCTV with 8:12 to go in the third. Whalers in control, up 11 here in the round of 32. he gets it! It's over! It's over! The Whalers win! The Whalers win! Well, welcome back to Vito Capizzo Stadium as the Monomoy Sharks saved a possession with a timeout. Wisely done by Coach Harlow, but they are on the wrong end of an 11-0 score here as Nantucket flexing its muscles here in the round of 32 game. Turnover force there by Soren Edwards. And he will get it into the offensive side of things. Good stick work by number 22. No surprise there. Gets a congratulations from the coach here. Pass is tipped. Good activity there by Carter Massey. Whalers able to get to it. Jake Grant sends it back to Gavin Smith. Smith got the start nod today in place of Andrick Mooney, nursing a little bit of a knee problem.
Gavin's a solid player. He's got good skills and, grew up playing lacrosse, so glad to see him back on the field.
He took a couple years off, right?
Yeah, a couple years off, but he's back now.
And again, another...
I think he picked the right year to come back, to be honest.
Teammate of yours on the basketball court as well. There's a shot. Well wide of the net. Quick release by Nolan Moskrop. 7:11 left here in the third quarter. Miller evades. Good pass to Smith, just off the stick. Lachuza able to get it back. There's Gavin Smith dancing here on the left side. Makes a move, gets his hands free. Pass, shot, just wide. Good pass as Jake Grant whipped one over the shoulder. Smith definitely had some open space there if he wanted to fire one.
Yeah, he did.
See if they can work another one for him here. They do so.
They want to get him one, so.
Miller, good ride there by Giorgio. Surveying. Back out to Smith. Gavin Smith. Another one of those Nantucket Scholar finalists as well. Here's a shot from Lachuza, and he finds the back of the net. The senior Marco Lachuza with his third goal along with an assist makes it a 12-0 game, and that will make the clock roll here with just over 6 minutes to play.
I mean, when Marco gets a good look, it's tough to stop. He's had a great year, a lot of success with that shot right there.
Yeah, he is a potent scorer for sure. Again, he ended up with 20 goals in the regular season, so he's added a trio of goals here.
Had a great start to the year. I mean, impressive.
I think he had a couple of games that he went for 4+ goals.
Yeah, exactly.
Whitfield gains it up to Soren Edwards. Another senior here. 13 seniors in total on this squad, and they have seen it all in their Whalers lacrosse career, up to and including a state title in 2024. Grimes battles. Another senior. Smith finally gets to it.
Luckily, he had some time to collect.
Yeah, no quit in this Sharks team. Got to hand it to him. Whitfield with an errant pass.
All right, there you go. Put that up.
Slip by Smith. Got to get it back to that right side for him, but Daniel Bouchard playing some significant minutes here as well as another underclassman.
Definitely going to be a big part of the team next year.
Oh, yeah. There's Smith. Runs in from the right side. Hands are free. Low shot save made by Beaumont.
Good luck. Would have loved to see that one go through.
Absolutely. Approaching 4 minutes left here in the third. Again, the Whalers have done very little wrong here. 12-0. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Going to have to Gilman this one. And easily picked by Canton Jenkinson. Avoids one, and on the run is Canton Jenkinson, number 2. Long pole. He's lethal. Pass is tipped. Good defense. All the way into net. Jake Grant tried a little golf swing there. Quick clear attempt here. Contonio loses it. And another turnover. Waylon Mooney. And I believe that is Nick Weisentanner in net here.
Yep.
You didn't notice that. Whalers change goalies here.
Had Jerry on the sidelines after a big game. Not too much action, but
not too much action. Had one save.
You don't mind hearing that.
I would not be surprised if they maybe run short stick into number 13's hand at some point.
Yeah,
we did see that last year once. Rolling clock here, up 12. Tyler Miller, another piece of it by Beaumont. As the shots continue to rain from the Whalers. It'll be Gavin Smith replacing Paxton Fitch, seeing some time on the offensive side. He will be a big part of next year's defense.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
And also hockey player.
Couple key players coming back next year.
Good job by Canton Jenkinson.
Big senior class. Hendrick Mooney, Paxton Fitch, Kaiden. Danny Bouchard's going to be a big player.
Absolutely.
Some young guys coming up.
Yeah, Whitfield could be in the next coming of Travis Smith from Falmouth.
Yeah.
Just be an offense player. Good cut by Canton Jenkinson. Oh, the BTB is denied.
Yeah.
The long pole behind the back shot.
Now we're playing with our food with that, but love to see it. And Canton's got the skills to do
Sharks
it.
in transition here. Shot and a save made by Weisentanner. Good job by the Whalers defense on transition. Quickly, the Sharks, their best possession there.
Yeah.
Legitimate opportunity as Whitfield now on the run, just running through Shark defenders. Shot scores! Kaiden Whitfield with a lightning bolt. A transition goal from number 7. His 4th goal of the year. Again, he earns his pay in that big circle on the X. But he's got himself a wicked shot as well. And the Whalers could use that in the playoffs again.
Yeah.
You cannot have too many goal scorers. Reminds me of a story. I had the pleasure of cooking for Mr. Belichick back when he was the Patriots coach, and had a call, and it was the Cam Newton call. And he very pleasant and funny guy, and knew he was walking into the room of friends, but nonetheless walking into a room ready to ask the questions. And so sure enough, he had it all planned out, as he always does. We delayed dinner service for a few minutes, and he came back in after, whoever he was talking to, Mr. Kraft, perhaps an agent, perhaps Cam Newton.
Yeah.
They were like, so you got Cam, and I could hear him, and he was like, well, you can never have too many quarterbacks in this league.
Yeah.
And, I rattled on a couple of things. He had his press conference answer already set and ready to go before he sat down to dinner, but never had too many goal scorers. The Whalers up 13-0 now at the end of 3 quarters, in complete control, and they're doing what they need to do, but doing it in a way that obviously honors the Monomoy Sharks as well as a playoff team. So we'll head to the 4th quarter, take another quick break here on the NSC and NCTV, hanging out with Colby Lucas here at Vito Capizzo Stadium. Whalers up 13-0. Going to be moving on after the next 12 minutes.
1965, a group of dedicated Nantucket parents came together with one goal: to raise enough money to develop game film for the football team. The following season, the Whalers went undefeated. These parents became the very first class of the Nantucket Booster Club. Over time, Whaler pride has grown into something far more than just wins and losses on the scoreboard.
Once a Whaler, always a Whaler. 1, 2, 3 Whalers! Una vez un Whaler, siempre un Whaler. ¡Vamos!
What binds us is Whaler pride. It has shaped our island and student athletes for generations.
Whaler pride isn't just a tradition, it's an identity, a legacy for families who choose to plant their roots here in this community all year round. It can bring generations of island families together, and for Wash Ashore children, it can transform an unfamiliar place into a new home. The Nantucket Booster Club is a vital link between our community and Whalers athletics. It helps provide our teams with gear, additional travel expenses, and much more.
Volunteering for the Booster Club, it's a blast. From the homecoming to the pig roast, and most importantly, Hank, our school mascot. We're here to create a fun and welcoming atmosphere. More than money, we need members. And part of this club, you are a member, not just a volunteer. We need to build our community bigger and better to help our student athletes prepare for the next chapter in their life.
Support our kids and Whaler pride by volunteering for the Booster Club. To learn more, please email the address on the screen.
Back to live action here as you see Cotton Whitfield wins the Whalers another face-off and begins the fourth quarter here in the round of 32 game as the Whalers in complete control will move along once again to that Sweet 16 for the fourth year in a row. And every year that the tournament has been in this format, the Whalers have advanced to at least the Sweet 16. Of course, that magical run in 2024 all the way to a state title, defeating the Sandwich Blue Knights 7-6 over at Barnstable.
Pretty cool game. It was awesome too because, you know, two Cape teams in a Cape game in Barnstable, and
again, any opportunity to beat the Blue Knights.
Yeah, and that was, you know, that was probably the peak of the rivalry.
100%, 100%. Those boys battle on the ice.
Yep,
as
exactly.
well as
and they probably had the edge on us in hockey that season.
They did.
But to get the revenge in that state title was pretty cool.
100%. I don't think they would have traded it any other way.
No doubt about it.
But yeah, that was the year that they had to change the rules in hockey, and all of them that you couldn't host that third round game.
Yep.
Now has to be in a neutral site, as things got a little interesting to say the least.
Yeah.
But we'll see. It could be a matchup with the Blue Knights in
round
the
3,
Elite Eight,
yeah.
if they make it that far. I believe, I will confirm that. I believe it's Rockland that awaits us.
Yep.
They already played their game. Here's another shot by Whitfield, just wide of the net. Whalers fundamentally sound back behind that goal to save the possession. Clock is running here, 10 minutes to play. Smith unable to gain an advantage. Good job by Emmett Giorgio for the Sharks. Then again, got to hand it to the Sharks. They are playing and have not given up on things here. Back to Whitfield. Whitfield makes a move to the right. Gives it up to Smith. Pass in front, low shot, wide of the net. Good offense there, good three-pass possession.
Almost saw what I would believe to be Waylon Mooney's first career varsity goal. Could be wrong about that. But.
He's actually scored twice this year.
Okay. First playoff varsity.
First playoff. Oh, nice move. Smith with free hands. Oh, just wide of the net as you hear the guys in the front of us here on
they've
the
been
bench
waiting for it.
Hoping for one.
I'm sure we'll get one by the end of the game.
John Whitfield looking to make a move.
Nice move.
Good footwork there. Errant pass. Saved by Stringer. They're looking for Whalen. Here's Jake Grant, hands free. Good spin, opposite hand shot. Just wide of the net. Clock continuing to run with 8 minutes to go. And 13-0, not really indicative of the domination. Whalers certainly could have put up 20. And there's another goal. Stringer with that sidearm shot. He has patented that.
Piling it on with that.
Third goal of the game for Noah Stringer makes it a 14-0 Whalers lead. And clock continuing to run here with 7.5 left in the round of 32. So Coach Harlow and the Sharks will head home here this afternoon, finishing off a successful season with a playoff win.
Playoff win.
And again, navigating a very tough Cape and Islands League schedule.
No doubt about it. There are some powerhouse
two potential
teams.
State title contenders between Falmouth and us in different divisions.
Many more solid teams as well.
Absolutely.
Nauset, solid team. Sandwich.
The Vineyard won a few games here. DY won a few games again. Those two teams beat each other a couple times, but all just quality lacrosse here on the Cape and Islands and the region too. Bourne, another team that has an incredible offense. I mean, they have just scored in bunches. The Whalers hold the number 5 goal differential in any division. Bourne's number 3.
Wow.
That's
a Division 3 team?
They're Division 4.
They're Division 4, right?
They're Division 4.
What were they ranked in the power rankings?
I would have to look. They were in double digits. I think they ended up in double digits because they just don't play anybody hard.
Right,
the only Division 4 team that they played was Abington, and they lost.
Okay, so the rest were Division 3.
They only have one loss.
Got it.
They are 35-8, ranked number 8.
Okay.
So they would face Cohasset in that Elite 8 round. If both teams make it. Nice catch. Yeah, that was the highlight reel goal of the year by Nolan Moskov.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Catch, and then the behind-the-back shot bounced in front. Here's Grimes, shot just wide. Good look and an opposite hand shot. Oh, no, he's a lefty.
Thomas Schroeder there. I think Grimes is no longer on the team.
Oh, excuse me, Schroeder. Good call.
Difficult, though, because Grimes did have that same exact number.
Same sort of, I don't get all the updates, buddy. That's why we pay you the big bucks, man.
Yeah.
For just that type of information. Whalers working it around. Good spin. Off the post. Falling down. There's Grant. And the Sharks with an errant pass. That'll be another turnover. Good effort to try and retain it by Giorgio. Under 5 minutes to play here as Gavin Smith will put it in play. Whalers in control here, up 2 touchdowns. And here's Soren Edwards with the long pull on offense. Good cut by Soren Edwards. Moskov unable to handle the pass cleanly. Could have been a little give and go there. But the Whalers will pick up win number 16. And more importantly, move on to the Sweet 16. Pass in front and scores! Gavin Smith with the assist. Or are they going to give it to him? Have a look-see at the replay. He definitely
Let's see.
Put it in.
Oh, yeah.
I
think Whalen wanted that one.
Looks like Mooney was able to get a stick on it. I suppose we could give an assist to Gavin Smith. that will be certainly unofficial. Have to take a look at the book to see if that one plays out. But nonetheless, another goal makes it 15-0 with about 3.5 minutes left to play here in a game that has been dominated by the Whalers from the opening faceoff. They scored on their second possession of the game.
Nice catch.
Here's Yates on the run. Barreling his way through
He wants a
defenders.
goal.
Oh, opposite hand almost. And good hustle. Again, just playing the game. 48 minutes are these Sharks. Harry Beaumont with a good hustle to gain the possession there.
The Beaumont's had a really solid game. Again, you were
Easily
saying it
could be
earlier.
20.
Could be 20 saves.
Easily could be 20-0 as well.
Just a busy game for him.
As he has faced a plethora of shots. Whalers led by Nolan Moscrop with 4 goals. Lachuzia with 3, Hanlon with a couple and an assist. And that's a push from behind there. That could be a little more, but fortunately nothing crazy there.
Yeah.
Again, very clean game here. Played just 1 penalty, just a 1-minute penalty at that. The Whalers able to take advantage of the man up. Again, practicing situations.
Yep.
But Hanlon able to notch that player advantage goal. And also able to get some rest for some guys here as they were able to break a sweat and then kind of take the second half off here as the Whalers have gone into, again, a respectful aggressiveness on the offensive side of things. Chris Harlow, one of the class acts as the coach of the Monomoy Sharks. Here's Gavin Smith again. Picked up an assist on the last goal scored as Waylon Mooney able to tip it in. Down to 1:20 left here in the opening round game here for Nantucket. Looking to get back to the ultimate promised land for the second time in 2 years. 2024, walked away as state champions.
Pretty impressive stuff from the squad. You know, you get last year another great year. I mean, I guess a rebuild year. I wouldn't call it even that, even though you lost so many seniors. I mean, you made the Final Four in that year. It's pretty impressive, and now a really good chance to do something special once again.
Absolutely, they come in as one of the favorites. They were definitely.
It's awesome.
30 seconds left. Smith.
It's been cool to see the buildup of this lacrosse program and just, you know, how successful they've been in these prior years and what, you know.
Absolutely.
Coaching staff's been able to do. Aloisi, Corey Gamble, and crew.
Anthony Chirozny, a vital addition
no doubt
to
about that.
The recent successes. As the Whalers play a little keep away here, as the final seconds will tick off the clock, and the Whalers will move along to the Sweet 16 once again. Again, got to tip your cap to Coach Aloisi and his staff. They did the right thing by getting deep into the bench.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
And forcing the Sharks to, or holding the Sharks to just a couple of shots on goal. Jeremy Jenkinson up to the task. And again, the Whalers led by Nolan Moscrop with 4 goals. We'll give a recap here as we take one more quick break on the NSC and NCTV, but stay with us. We've got a whole other game to play. The girls and their Sweet 16 matchup, which should be a much more competitive game. We'll talk about that here coming up shortly. Happy to be hanging out with Colby Lucas. We'll take a quick break here and come up with our final thoughts here as the Whalers congratulate the Sharks, but they move on and continue to play here in the MIAA Division IV State Tournament.
were in a tough situation, but you guys battled back.
Back to pass Lombardi's got a man in the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Shot. It runs it. It's good.
You got a tie ball game.
It's ahead.
Gets it by.
Voting is open. Thank you very much.
I am a force to be reckoned with. You do not know who you messing with. Taking over for the hell of it. They can stop me when I'm in my element.
The Nantucket Sports Connection was born in this gymnasium. It has absolutely exploded. Multi-camera, multi-broadcasters, a trip to Fenway.
It's giving players an opportunity to look back at film. It's giving coaches an opportunity to critique their players.
When NCTV got involved, we were able to offer free classes. It's something that they can actually evolve and get professional experience.
When I realized they were doing like a commentating class, I was like, I gotta sign up for this. If I would have told myself right now, I'm gonna go into college for sports broadcast, I would have been like, no, you're not. But now I'm really passionate about it and I'd love to pursue it.
It doesn't even feel like I'm volunteering. It just feels like I'm playing along. It's very fun.
I definitely recommend it to anybody who's interested in sports broadcasting.
It's multifaceted what we're able to give back to our community, because as we know, we bleed Whaler blue here on Nantucket.
Yes, sir!
He's got it! He's got it! Nantucket Sports Connection and NCTV over the past few years have done countless broadcasts that are both exciting and professional.
Shot. Score! Jack Halleck!
I support NCTV's Nantucket Sports Connection because it's a great opportunity to reach island families, support students, and our local television station.
First hoop, Simpson gathers for Nantucket. Francis over to Aguilar. He'll look for three. Got it! Huge shot from Carp. Whistle.
The board of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse and the coaches are wildly passionate about the sport of lacrosse and teaching it to Nantucket's kids. I'm Gary McCarthy, president of Nantucket Youth Lacrosse. The dedication of not only the players, but the parents and coaches to running this program is really inspiring.
So what I love about the Learn to Play program is when I show up every day, the kids are coming smiling and all they want to do is have fun.
This is my third year coaching the girls Learn to Play lacrosse team here. What I really like about it is that for those that are newer to sports, they're learning leadership skills, team building, communication. They're learning not only just how to pick up and pass and catch and shoot in lacrosse. There's so much more to be gained.
The beauty of this program is to grow the love of playing and then to grow the love of the game of lacrosse and playing the game of lacrosse.
Well,
Go ahead.
Well, get back to Vito Capizzo Stadium in the field house here with one of the Whalers stars of the show here. Obviously, took care of business here this afternoon. You guys have dominated this team all season long, 3 shutout wins. But I'm going to skip right to it and get to the highlight goal of the year. I think we got that one queued up here if you want to watch right here in front. Give us a little description of that whole moment, as obviously it was a phenomenal catch, and then the behind-the-back shot that was top corner. He couldn't get any better than that.
Yeah, I can't lie. My sophomore year, I did that a lot. This year, I haven't had one yet, so I caught it, and I was like, might as well.
Is it a conscious thought when you're going through, I'm going to have to behind the back this thing?
Well, sometimes when you're in that spot, you see someone in front of you, and you know if you shoot it, you'll hit them. So you just have to shoot it behind the back. And
get it however you can,
just
right?
Get the angle.
So you had 4 goals this afternoon. Talk to us a little bit about having to kind of wait for this game and then ultimately get into a game where it's a little bit of a lopsided score. How do you guys stay focused throughout the week and ultimately performing on the field?
Well, coach says it all the time, practice as you play,
Yeah.
If you are lackadaisical during practice, it'll show in the game. And with a team like this, you can't walk into it knowing that you're going to roll over them. You got to act like it's state ship game, whether it's the night before or the morning of. Everything you got to play like it's your last game. So.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously, Coach Aloisi and the gang has gotten you guys ready to go here for another state title run. Talk to us about the pressures of not only winning a game, but knowing that potentially any one of these could be your last one after a phenomenal career. Just obviously talk a little bit about that as far as like senioritis and all that stuff. That you guys got a lot to balance here between school and athletics.
Yeah, it's definitely tough because our school we get out really late.
Yeah.
But I feel like that gives us a heads up. All the graduation stuff is later, so we get more time to focus. And a lot of people, they'll just talk about the last game, but it's really just the next one. You got to focus on the one that's in front of you and not the last one.
Absolutely. Kobe, what do you got for him?
I think you pretty much summed it up, Chris. Good luck in the rest of the playoffs. You guys obviously had a great season. You've had a great career, so big things to come and great game and all.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
congratulations on the win and taking care of business and doing it in a respectful way. Obviously you guys could have put up 30 if you wanted to, but Chris Harlow and his crew came over here knowing that they had a tall task, and you guys did it with respect. And Coach Aloisi put in a couple of guys. Nice to get some other guys some opportunities as well. But we're going to send that into ESPN. We'll see if they catch it. You never know. They put high school stuff on there before, but Noah Moskop, one of the Whalers stars here this afternoon, and highlight reel goal for sure. Go enjoy it with your boys, and we'll be back at it here. We're going to say good night right now, or good afternoon right now, as we get all set up and primed and ready. Girls game coming up. This should be a much more competitive game here, 8-9 matchup. So that Bromfield school. But congratulations to our boys. Moving along once again to the Sweet 16. That one should be on Wednesday, I believe. We'll get times firmed up here, but that's what we got word by the little birdies, that we asked. And we'll be back here just short of 4:30 as the Whalers taking on the Bromfield School Trojans. Again, congrats to our Whalers. They take care of business here this afternoon from Vito Capizzo Stadium. Have a great afternoon, Whalers Nation, but stay right with us.
Yep.